Hello, 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 beautiful souls. I hope you've been well and all is well in all your ways. And you're still taking good care of your mental health. Now, I want to welcome you to Mindset Change with your sister in prosperity, Carol. Change your thinking, change your life. Welcome. Now, our topic today is how witches use spiritual laws to attack you. Once more, how witches use spiritual laws to attack you. Now, always know there are spiritual laws. There are 14 spiritual laws that work behind the scenes. And these laws, they work for you or against you. They don't care whether you know about them or not. They'll still give you results. And the results will depend on the state of your mind. Now the witches, they have cracked the code to these spiritual laws. That is why I always tell you, become enlightened souls. Become an awakened soul. So that those people who know about the spiritual laws, they won't use the spiritual laws to attack you. People like witches, because they are so enlightened. They know the spiritual world like the back of their hand. They are very enlightened. And that is why in the village, you can cross paths negatively with an old woman, a very old woman. Maybe she's 100 or 90. And I'm telling you, this woman, if you cross paths with her and maybe you wrong her negatively, I'm telling you, you there with your own degrees and your PhD, this old woman who never went to school, who doesn't know how to read, but what she knows, she's aware of the spiritual laws that work behind the scene. I am telling you, this old woman can attack your life just like that. Just because she knows how the spiritual laws work and she knows how to manipulate energy, you see, and she can attack you using these spiritual laws. Let me give you an example. I have a friend. Now this friend of mine, before she awakened, she was very proud and she was very arrogant. One day she went to her village with her car, and now that time it was raining and there was an old lady passing. Now, what this friend did, she splashed water, the dirty water, to that old lady. And that lady was very angry and she spoke some very heavy words. But now my friend, because of ignorance and lack of knowledge, she just laughed at it and she moved on. But I'm telling you, after 6 good months, things started going against her instead of going for her. That is when she lost her job. She lost her marriage. You see, I'm telling you, this lady, her life turned upside down. She became a beggar within 6 months. And you know why? It's because of this old lady in the village. She interacted with her negatively by her splashing dirty water on her with her car while she was passing. Now, she came to us and told us her problems. And that is when we went to look what happened to her spiritually. Because I told you, spiritual realm is the causal realm. When you are going through any hardships or any predicament, if you're not getting solutions on the physical realm, make sure you go to the spiritual realm. Because in the spiritual realm, in the Akashic record, in the Akashic records, all our life experiences, our good deeds, our bad deeds are stored there. So you see, now because we have opened our that eye, we were able to go and snoop to her Akashic records. Guess what we found? This lady on that Christmas day, she went to the village, driving her Land Cruiser V8. And arrogantly, because it was raining, she splashed water, dirty water, to an old lady. This old lady, she's 93. This old lady spoke some heavy words, but my friend ignored. And she never even bothered to get out and apologize to that old lady. Or because she saw that lady, she could have drove the car in a slow, what do you call it? Slowly, so that she wouldn't splash water, dirty water, to that old lady. But she was so proud and so arrogant, and she went and splashed dirty water to that old lady. And that old lady is like she was going somewhere. So you see, she was dirty. She had to go back home and change. And I'm telling you, that lady was so mad. Now, because this lady This lady has never gone to school. She does not even know how to read. But this lady, her ancestors taught her these spiritual laws that work behind the scene. I know my friend has no idea that there are spiritual laws that work for us or against us behind the scene. So you see, now this lady, when she went home, because she's awakened spiritually, and now my friend is asleep spiritually. This old lady was able to talk some words, heavy words, and she was able to attack spiritually our friend. And that is how our friend, after 6 months, she lost everything. And when I mean everything, I mean everything. She lost her job, she lost her husband, she lost everything. All her friends ran away from her. In fact, she became a beggar. Within 6 months, her life turned upside down, just because of ignorance, lack of knowledge of these spiritual laws. And now she interacted negatively with an old lady who knew how energy works. She knows how to manipulate energy. She knows how energy works. You see, this lady, she's not a bad lady, but the way she was angered by our friend, that's why she unleashed her wrath on our friend. Now, okay, we were able to give her mantras to change whatever she did, and we also told her to go to the village and apologize to that lady, so that it can take a shorter time for this whatever happened in the spiritual realm to overturn. But now she was scared, so we had to go, me and my other friend, we have to go, 3 of us, and talk to the old lady, so that that old lady can reverse the words she spoke when she manipulated the energies to work against our friend, just because of our friend negative behaviors. So now you see, it's very crucial for you to know about these spiritual laws, because witches and those people who are enlightened, they can manipulate energy, and they can make these spiritual laws work against you instead of them working for you, like the way our friend her life happened, the way her life was manipulated by her negative deeds to an old lady, and a lady who has never even gone to school, a lady who does not even know how to read. But this lady, with her spirituality knowledge, was able to bring our friend down. And our friend is a whole doctor. Yes, he has done her PhD, her master's. She's a whole doctor. But an old lady, toothless lady from the village, was able to bring her down just for 6 months. In a period of 6 months. That is how crucial these spiritual laws are. If you are asleep spiritually, people will take advantage of that, and they will attack you the way they want. And mostly they do that in your dreams. That is when, because when you are asleep, your body is asleep, but your spirit, your soul is awake. And that is when your soul goes to the other realms, the spiritual realm, and it can interact with other souls. And even negative souls they are also there. And those souls who are awakened to spirituality, they can be able to manipulate energy and deal with you well. So you see, that is why you need to wake up to this spirituality, so that you cannot you be like my sleeping friend who was asleep spiritually. Now she apologized, and we talked with the old lady, and the old lady was kind enough to forgive her and reverse whatever words she spoke against our friend. And after 1 year, everything changed. Her life started, she started making a comeback, and she also got another job, and also her husband returned home. You see, these spiritual laws, you need to know them. They are very crucial. Just go to YouTube or Google. Look for a book called The Kabbalion by the 3 Initiates. It has written all those spiritual laws, and it has explained how you can work with these spiritual laws, so that these spiritual laws can stop working against you and they can start working for you. And if you encounter negative people who know how to manipulate energy in the spirit, these people would be able to attack you and bring you down. Because you are awakened, you'll be able to fight for yourself in the spirit. Because the spiritual realm is the causal realm. That is where everything starts. And everything is stored in the Akashic records. That is where we were able to know what was eating our friend from the spiritual realm. You see, and we went to the root cause, and we were able to overturn it and to heal that negative situation that happened to her. So you see, it's very crucial for you to wake up. That is why it is written, my people perish for lack of knowledge. My people perish because of ignorance. Don't stop being ignorant, because we are in the age of Aquarius, the age of Satya Yuga, where information, hidden information, is locating you, the collective consciousness, so that you can wake up to the powerful soul that God created you to be. And from when you wake up as a soul, situations will stop overwhelming you, and now life will start to flow. Whether your life is going negatively or positively, you will always be calm. Your state of mind will always be calm, because now you have awakened to high-level spirituality. You know how the spiritual realm works and how the physical realm works, and nobody will be able to attack you in the spirit, because you are awakened and you know how to defend yourself. You see, wake up, stop sleeping, wake up, be enlightened. Seek information, because information will always set you free from bondage. You see, and you'll be able to navigate to higher realms of consciousness and move yourself to 5D consciousness, the new earth. Remember, I told you we moved. We are now in the age of Aquarius, the golden age of Satya Yuga. So you see, and you need to wake up as a powerful soul so that you can work on yourself and heal all your soul abandonment issues, so that your soul and your body can work together in equilibrium, so that people like these witches can stop using the spiritual laws to attack you without your knowledge. You see, wake up today. Stop being sleeping souls. Be enlightened souls, awakened souls, so that these the situations can stop working against you, and now life can flow, and you can start attracting good people situations in your life experiences. So you see, I hope now we are getting somewhere with this spirituality, because now when you are asleep as a soul, a witch will come when you are asleep, and a witch will use the spiritual laws to gain illegal access to your life, just because you are asleep as a soul. That is how the spiritual realm works. Understand how the spiritual realm works, so that you can conquer the physical realm. Yes, this information has been hidden from the Christians. Like people, the Muslims, they know how the spiritual laws works. Also the Hindus, they know how the spiritual laws works. Also our ancestors, they knew this information. You see, that is why it's so crucial for you to wake up in this age of Aquarius, so that you can be able to take your power back as a powerful soul that God created you to be. So I hope you're getting somewhere with this spirituality, and you'll be able to work on yourself, so that you can take control of your mind. And now situations would be able to torment you, and you'd be opening portals to witches, because when your mind has the negative programs, you are very vulnerable to witches, because they will find a portal to get access to your life, because your mind is a portal. If your mind is full of negativity, that is an open portal, and a witch can use to get you to your life. You see, yes, learn how spirituality works, and I'm telling you, you will see a shift in your life experiences. Wake up today as a powerful soul that God created you to be. So you see, always lock your mind from outside negativity, so that you would be giving witches and warlocks access to your life through your mind, and because your mind is a portal. Yes, no, there are so many portals in the spiritual realm that witches use to get to your life, especially at night when you are asleep. If you are asleep spiritually, they will gain access to through your mind, through your negativity, because the negativity we emit in the spiritual realm. The negativity we emit in this physical realm is food to the rulers of this world. Those people who want to keep you in bondage, your negativity is food to them. So you see, that is why you need to reprogram your subconscious mind for change, and always let your mind be emit positive, always have positive thoughts and positive emotions, so that now you would be giving negative entities access to your life. You need to shield yourself, shield your aura. It's called aura. Shield your aura, your energy, your prana, shield it. Yeah, you can shield it with affirmations, mantras, and sound healing frequencies. There is a way you can manipulate energy, and you can shield yourself and have an armor of protection around you. And also you can use the blood of Jesus to protect yourself. You see, you're very powerful, but the problem is you don't want to wake up to spirituality and learn how the spiritual realm works. Because now witches and warlocks, they are very informed. They know the spiritual realm like the back of their hand. So even you wake up today and you know the spiritual realm like the back of your hand, so that now these negative entities would be able to gain access through your portals in your mind. So you see, because you are the one who is giving them legal access to yourself through your negative thinking and your negative thoughts, the energy you are emitting, which will come back to you with the same measure. So you see, when you learn about these spiritual laws, you'll take your power back, and no situation will ever overwhelm you. And even when a warlock or a witch tries to attack you, they will see that you're very awakened in the spirit, and I'm telling you, they will leave you alone. They won't dare attack you because they know you are very awakened, and you will know what they're up to because you are alert spiritually. You are not asleep spiritually. So I hope my message has enlightened somebody somewhere, and now you will go to work to shield your aura so that you would be vulnerable to outside attacks. You'll be a very strong soul, an awakened soul, an enlightened soul. And now witches won't be able to gain access to your life just because you are asleep. So that is all for today. Sending you all lots of love and light. And remember to subscribe to my channel today. Hit that notification bell so that whenever I upload a video, you'll be the first one to know, and you'll always be a game changer and a change agent. And you take your power back as a soul, as a powerful soul that God created you to be. And remember to subscribe to my channel. Yes. And also comment, like, and share, so that we can build our community together and we can all wake up to this spirituality. We can all move to 5D consciousness where everything is muhaha. So until next time, see you when you see me. And take good care of your mental health, because now you know your mental health is everything. Your mental health should be your first priority. See you.